Hello everybody and welcome. So my name is Stephanie and I will be taking you through a gentle chair yoga practice that will focus on the health and well-being of our spine and our back. So welcome today. The Bali Blessing card, which can be our focus for the practice, is clarity. And perhaps repeat that word to yourself a couple of times and see how it resonates with you. Perhaps ideas that come up when you think about the word clarity. Clarity is the quality of being easily understood. So I hope to teach this yoga practice today with as much clarity as I can. I do sometimes struggle with that, to really teach the yoga class with clarity, because sometimes what is clear for me might not be clear for you, and vice versa. So I hope to do that. The quality of being expressed, remembered, understood in a very exact way. The quality of being easily seen or heard. And this is an anonymous quote. Calm provides clarity. Calm provides clarity. So let us begin by bringing calmness into our body by taking a comfortable seated position on our chair with our feet flat on the mat. Your hands can be in a mudra if you'd like, or just on your thighs or in the creases of your thighs, palms facing up. Closing our eyes gently and softly. Softly closing our lips and observing our natural breath as we relax and let go. And with every exhale, can we feel our body becoming heavier, more grounded? And can we bring our spine and our back nice and tall? Shoulders away from ears. The crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling, while keeping your chin parallel to the ground. Let's begin to take deeper inhales and exhales. Inhaling to the count of 3 or 4 or 5. And then exhaling either to the same count as your inhale, or perhaps exhaling a little bit longer. Becoming aware as you inhale, your belly, your abdominals, your rib cage, and your chest will rise. And as you exhale, chest, rib cage, and abdominals will fall. Inhale to rise. Exhale to come back to center. And as we continue this calm, rhythmic, steady breath, let's release one ear towards the shoulder, and then come back to center with our head and release the other ear towards the shoulder. And then come back to center. Release our chin towards our chest, keeping the shoulders back and down. Coming back to center, releasing the head back, stretching the throat. Coming back to center, and then turning our head towards the left, and then towards the right, and then back to center. If you haven't opened your eyes, slowly blink your eyes open now. Arms are by your side, nice and energized and straight, spreading the fingertips, palms facing forward. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up, hands to prayer, namaste, and then bring your thumbs down to your sternum as you bow your head. Again, arms by your side, inhale, reach up out of your waist, nice tall spine. Exhale, bow towards your fingertips. Arms by your side, shoulders down. Inhale, reach up. Gaze is straight in front of you. This time with your left hand, grab a hold of your right wrist. Inhale, gently pull up on that right wrist. And exhale, bend over towards the left. Gently pulling on your right wrist. Can you bring that right shoulder back? Stretching the quadratus lumborum, QL, which is on your back. Little smile here too. Continue those rhythmic, steady inhales and exhales. And then on your next exhale, come back to center. Release the arms down. Take an inhale and exhale. Notice how you feel in seated mountain pose. And again, energizing the arms and fingertips. Inhale, reach up. Look up. And then gaze forward, this time with your right hand. Gently grab onto the left wrist. Inhale, pull up gently on that left wrist, and then exhale, stretch over to your right. Bring that left shoulder back a wee bit. Stretching that QL muscle on your left side. We've got two of them, one on the left, one on the right. And on the exhale, come back to center, release. Place your hands on your lap, nice tall back and spine. Close your eyes here, take a few breaths. Gently open your eyes and setting up for some cat and cow. Inhale, bring your arms to a bend. Shoulders are in line with the elbows. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest. Shine the chest up towards the ceiling, look up. Exhale, come forward, grabbing onto your knees, pushing out through your lower back, dropping the shoulders. Inhale, bend the arms, shine the chest up. Exhale, round your back, push out and back through the lower spine. Drop the shoulders. Again, bend the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, arch the back, look up. Exhale, grab a hold of your knees, round the spine, and push out through the lower back. Again, 2 more times at your own pace. Remembering to inhale and exhale through your nose. Last one. Inhale, come back up to seated. Spread your feet wider than your mat. Place your hands on your knees. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Gaze is down at your mat. Pressing down with both feet on the floor. Nice long spine. Lengthen from the crown of your head. Beautiful, deep, slow breaths. And then you can place a block or a book to the inside of your right foot or ankle. Place your right hand on that block. Pressing down on that block or book with your right hand. Inhale. With your left hand, can you reach under your right rib cage? Place your hand on your right rib cage. And exhale, sweep that hand right across your abdominals. And then reach the left arm up. Gaze can be up or down. If that left arm is reaching up, spread the fingertips. Press your right elbow against your right inner thigh and the right inner thigh against that right elbow. Nice deep twist here. Alternately, that left arm, you can bend it behind your lower back or even just place it on your thigh. One more inhale. And exhale, release the left hand. Place both hands back on your knees again. Take a breath here. Switch sides with your block or book. Placing that left hand on your block. Pressing the left knee against your left arm and then the arm against the knee. So you're creating some contraction here. Take your right hand, place that on the left ribs, left abdominal, side of your abdominals there. Take an inhale and exhale, sweep right across to help you get into a deeper twist. Noticing perhaps this side is different from the other. Extend the right arm all the way up, or you can bend it and place it on your lower back, or just placing it on your thigh. You choose what you need today. Squeezing the shoulder blades slightly on your back. Opening that right shoulder. Twisting the torso and reaching up while pressing down on the block. And exhale, bring the right hand back down. Place your block in the middle, in between your feet. Place your hands on your knees. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly come back up. Arms by your side. Take an inhale, reach up, look up. Hands to prayer, fold forward. You can place your hands on the block or you can leave your hands once again on your knees. You're sitting at the top of your chair, and you can stack your blocks or your book so that your forehead rests on the block. Forward fold here. Beautiful, nice, lengthening stretch for your spine. Allowing gravity to release, to lengthen. And you can also try, if you don't have any neck issues, you can grab onto opposite elbows, putting your thumbs in the creases of the elbow. And then you can come down into seated ragdoll, allowing your head to hang freely. You can do this by nodding yes, by nodding no. Maybe your ears will touch your arms, and gently swing your arms. And then come to stillness and allow your elbows and arms to feel very heavy as they reach towards the mat. And as you fold forward in between your legs, if your eyes are open, your gaze is to the back of the chair. Beautiful, deep, long breaths here. If this becomes too intense at any time, you can always come up and place your hands on your thighs or on the blocks for support. A few more inhales and exhales here in your forward fold. And on your next exhale, slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing your head up last. Bring your legs together and turn to your left side of the chair. With your hands, grab a hold of the back of the chair. And here it's important that your back is nice and tall. Chin is parallel to the ground. And if your feet do not touch the ground, then please place a block underneath your feet. I'll leave it there. Nice tall spine. Chin is parallel to the ground. Take an inhale. And exhale. Use your hands to help you twist. Perhaps bringing your chest towards the back of your chair. Shoulders down. Beautiful, deep, rhythmic, steady inhales and exhales. Calmness provides clarity. Perhaps think about clarity, and are you clear with your intention for this practice today? On your next exhale, slowly unwind. Come to the other side. Take a comfortable seat. Feet are flat on the mat. Nice tall spine. Place both hands on the back of your chair. Take an inhale. Crown of the head rises towards the ceiling, shoulders down. Exhale, use your hands to help you twist. Letting go of any gripping or tension. And perhaps noticing if this side is any different than the other side. Gaze is straight in front of you. Closing your eyes or softening the gaze. Soft lips. Dropping your tongue from the roof of the mouth if it's there. And leaving a little space in between your teeth. Take another inhale. And exhale, slowly unwind. Come back to center. Feet are together, legs are together, arms are by your side. Take an inhale, reach up, look up, fold forward over your thighs, placing your hands either on the mat or on blocks beside your feet, and just allowing your head to drop. Beautiful deep inhales as you feel your belly rise and press against your thighs. Inhale from the back of your ribs too. On your back, expand your back as well as the front. And then when you exhale, bring everything back to center, towards your spine. Slow and steady breaths, calming the mind, calming the body, so that our purpose can be clear. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly come up, head up last. And setting up for our down dog with our chair. Placing your blocks to the side, come up off your chair. Place your chair to the side. Stand a couple feet away from your chair. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Spread your toes. Press down evenly on all four corners of your feet. Could be a little micro bend in your legs here. Tilt your pelvis up and under. Inhale, reach up with your hands, look up. Exhale, fold forward, placing your hands on the top of the chair, bringing your ears in between your biceps. Squeeze the shoulder blades, bring the shoulders back away from the ears, crown of the head forward. Press down through the feet, shine your glutes back. Pressing out through the back of the thighs. Bringing your chest towards your thighs and your legs. Fingers are spread nice and wide. And pressing into the pads of your thumb and your middle finger. If you'd like, you can bend one leg very generously and straighten the opposite. Taking a few breaths here, we'll get a nice juicy stretch throughout the whole back of our legs and our glutes. Inhale, nice long spine here, and switch legs. Generous bend in the other leg. And you can go back and forth here. Nice and slowly. Really seeing how your body feels, feeling those muscles lengthen and stretch, your joints, and connecting your breath with movement here. And then come back to center. Take an inhale. Exhale, come up on your tippy toes. Trying to bring that torso towards your legs. And then exhale, can you press down into the ball of your feet and lift all 10 toes? Just give it a try. And then gently place the toes back on the mat and the whole foot back on the mat. Take an inhale, bring your hands to the top of the seat of the chair. And then allow your hands to drop in front of you. Little micro bend in the legs here, if you need. And then here, you can grab onto opposite elbows. Just allow your head to be heavy and shoulders heavy. Elbows heavy towards the ground. And then take an inhale. Exhale, slowly come up, vertebrae by vertebrae. You can even use the chair to help, especially if you have low or high blood pressure here. Use the chair as your guide. Beautiful. Come back up to standing and then slowly come down on your mat. Take 2 blocks, place them in front of you, about shoulder width apart. You're on your hands and knees, bringing your knees back in line with your hips. Knees are hip width distance apart. The top of your feet are flat on the mat. And we'll come forward into puppy. Now you can use the blocks or the books to get a deeper back bend and stretch, or you can just use the mat. So if you're just going to use the mat, hands are in front of you, fingers are spread wide, reaching forward and bringing torso towards the mat. Placing your forehead like this, forehead on the mat, or if you wish, forehead on the block. If you'd like a deeper stretch, Placing your hands on a block and then trying to bring your forehead down on the mat. Reaching forward with your arms and hands. Long spine. Bringing the chest towards the mat. Deep, slow, steady breaths here. And if you find that any part of this is intense, then remove the blocks if you've got them there. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lift the head and torso, press down through your hands, and walk your hands towards you. Come to the center of your mat, take a seat, extend your legs out in front of you. We're going to go into caterpillar or Paschimottanasana, or seated forward fold. Now here, if you've got lower back issues, then I invite you to put a block or a blanket or towel underneath your glutes. If you're feeling your hamstrings quite tight today, then I invite you to place a block underneath your knees or a rolled up towel or blanket. If you need help with your forward fold, coming towards your feet, then I invite you to grab a hold of your belt or strap or tie and placing it around the ball of your feet. Like so. Legs are together. Bending the ankles, pushing out through your heels. Back is nice and straight. Shoulders on top of hips to start. And shoulders down and away from ears. Take an inhale. Hinge at the hips. Elbows are by your side legs. Gaze is over top of your toes. Nice tall spine, long spine. Taking a few breaths here, feeling the belly rise, perhaps touching the thighs. Beautiful. And then you can take this into a passive caterpillar. And if your forehead or head does not reach your legs, definitely use your blocks here for support. Folding forward, placing your forehead on a block or book, reaching for your ankles or toes, or just simply allowing your forearms to rest on the mat. And as you press your forehead on the block or book, especially your third eye, which is in between our eyebrows, that point there, when we apply some gentle pressure, activates our parasympathetic nervous system, and it allows us to release tension and relax. Notice if you're carrying any tension anywhere in the body or gripping. With each exhale, can you allow yourself to let that go? With each exhale, can you bring some softness through our breath, through calmness? We develop connection with our body. A few more slow, steady nasal inhales and exhales here. On your next exhale, slowly come back up. Remove any blocks or props, but do have them handy beside you. We're going to go into Sphinx. Coming on your belly. Beautiful. Bring your forearms flat on the mat. Elbows are in line with the shoulders. Fingertips are spread. Now here, if your hips are a bit bony, because you're going to be pressing down on the mat with your hips, I invite you to place a towel or blanket underneath your pelvic area. So elbows are in line with the shoulders. Hands and forearms are flat on the mat, pressing down gently. Fingertips are spread. Pressing down on the pelvis, on your mat, pressing down gently on the elbows and hands. Shine your chest forward. Lift up through your chest, a gentle back bend here. Shoulders back down and away from ears. Gaze is in front. Chin is parallel to the ground. Releasing your glute muscles. Nice stretch for the abdominals here also. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. Place one hand on top of the other. Place your forehead on your hand. Bend your legs up. Your thighs are still on the mat, and just windshield wiper your feet side to side. Yeah. Releasing any tension in your lower back. Beautiful. And then push up with hands and knees. Come to a seated position in the middle of your mat. And we'll set up for cat pulling on its tail. So slowly come back down, lying on your back, legs are straight out in front. Inhale the right knee into your chest, tuck your chin under, nice flat back and neck. Gently squeeze that right knee in towards your chest. And then with your left hand, place that on the outside of the right knee. Take an inhale, release the right hand beside you. Exhale, twist to your left. So that right knee comes over towards the left. Take a breath or two here. If you would like, you can place a block underneath that right knee that you have twisted over to the left. And then what you'll do is you'll bend the straightened leg. So bend the left leg. Reach that left foot back behind you. And with your right hand, grab onto that left foot. Trying to keep that right shoulder down on the mat. Gaze can be out to the right or straight up at the ceiling. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly release, untwist. Come to lie on your back again. Gently squeeze that right knee in one last time. Exhale, extend the right leg straight out in front to meet the left. Placing right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. Let's take a breath or two here. And then on your next inhale, bring that left knee in towards your side ribs and chest. Keep that right leg nice and long. Tuck your chin under. Then grab a hold of the outside of that left knee with your right hand. Release the left arm down on the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist that left knee over to the right. Gaze can be up at the ceiling or over to your left. And again, you can put a block under your left knee here for support, if you would like. And then bend that right leg, bringing that right foot back. Grab onto that right foot with your left hand. Trying to keep that left shoulder down on the mat. Noticing perhaps that your breath might be a little bit shallow here, and that's okay. Notice any parts of your body that you're holding on to or gripping. Can you release and bring some softness into those areas with an exhale? And on your next exhale, slowly release the right foot. Bend both legs. Place your feet as wide as your mat. Take an inhale and exhale. Allow both knees to drop to one side. Inhale, exhale, both knees drop to the other side. And just do that a few times, side to side. And then bring your feet together. I'm going to turn here to the side. Feet together, legs together. Inhale, both knees into your chest. Tuck your chin. Give both knees a nice tight squeeze. Trying to bring that tailbone down on the mat. And then release, having your chair handy. Placing the bottom part of your legs on the seat of the chair. And here you can place a blanket on your sacral area, so tailbone, tucking your chin under. You can also place a blanket or towel on the back of your head. Tuck your chin under. And you can just allow your legs to completely relax. Arms are by your side, palms facing up. And you can close your eyes here. And take your steady, rhythmic, deep nasal inhales and exhales, allowing your belly to rise and fall. Staying in your Shavasana for at least 10 slow rhythmic breaths, or until the song finishes. And if you have a blanket under your sacral area, I invite you to remove that blanket And gently press down on the whole of your back and your lower back, pressing gently down on the mat. And take a few more breaths here. When you are ready to come out of this pose, bring your knees in towards you, hug them in, allow both knees to drop to your favorite side. Use your arm underneath your head as a pillow, staying here for a few more breaths. Trying to keep your eyes closed if you can. And then slowly pressing up by pressing down on the mat with your hand. Coming seated on your chair or on the mat. Come to a comfortable seated position, bringing your hands into prayer or Namaste. Thumbs are gently pressed against your sternum. Elbows facing down, tucking your chin under. Coming back to that calm breath. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me on this chair yoga for a healthy back and spine. I hope you're proud of yourself, as I am of you, for taking this 1 hour to come on your mat and be present with your breath, be present with your mind, with your body, and give yourself some self-love. Bringing our thumbs up to our third eye where our intuition lies, which is in between our eyebrows. Remembering that we are loved, we are loving, and we are lovable. Let us go out in the world in any way that we know how and share and spread that love, starting with ourselves. Bowing down on our